Hey up there, it's time to come down from that tree because it's time for the GAreden City Gazette. This issue is December 8th, 1894. A great sacrifice. I must sacrifice elegant patterns of hats and bonnets in order to reduce my stock. I am not making a special sale because I want to get rid of undesirable stock, for I never keep such goods. Ladies, remember, this is a real bargain. Miss Kaufman. The fallen Tsar, Warden Koblentz, had better resign. Warden Koblentz is on Puget Sound hunting for friends. He searched first in Walla Walla, but finding the number insignificant, he went abroad. "One thing you can be sure of," said Mr. Nye, "we have good and sufficient cause to demand the warden's resignation. And if he don't go in the time allowed, we shall be compelled to take action, which will be much more unpleasant to him." The notification. The following is a copy of the letter sent Mr. Koblentz, Walla Walla, Washington, December 3rd, 1894. J.H. Koblentz, Esquire, Warden, State Penitentiary. Dear Sir, at a regular meeting of the Board of Directors today, it was unanimously ordered that you will be requested to tender your resignation as warden at once, to take effect on or before the 12th. This board will name the proper officer who will take charge and receipt to you for the property, etc., belonging to the state. Your insubordination and continued disregard for the rules made by this board governing the institution makes this order imperative. Respectfully, James Monroe, by order of the board. Not his old haunts. Mike O'Donnell, better known as Old Mike, a trustee at the pen, took it into his brilliant intellect to decamp from his accustomed haunts Tuesday morning. As the gates were opened, Mike went out with the balance of the crowd, and hasn't stopped going yet. He is somewhere, but where? Dangerous blaze. Wednesday night, about 9 o'clock, the residence of James Bolin at the corner of Chase Avenue and Maple Street was found to be on fire. The flame spread quickly to the residence of John Egley, and in an incredible short period, both dwellings were nothing but a mass of glowing embers. The wind was blowing a gale at the time, and the buildings for the distance of nearly a mile east of the conflagration were in imminent danger of being ignited, and, but for the present damp weather, there would have been fiery destruction in that part of the city that would have entailed a loss of thousands of dollars. Many people in the immediate vicinity removed their effects to a safe place till danger was over. The fire department came to the rescue as quickly as possible and kept the flames from spreading to adjoining buildings. The dwellings were owned by the Lux estate. The loss is about $2,000 fully insured. Each tenant loses household goods to the extent of about $400, as little could be saved. The Schwabacker Company. Sell. 21 pounds rolled oats, $1. 16 pounds granulated sugar, $1. 4 pounds Yosemite coffee, 90 cents. 20 pounds white beans, $1. 5 gallons of kerosene, 95 cents. 2 cans of jelly, 25 cents. Berryman notes. C.W. Reeser is making a success of diversified farming. Enough frost has been clinging to Mother Earth for several days to give things in general the appearance of winter. C.W. Reeser is trying diversified farming. He has 100 head of fine hogs, which he is feeding in a thorough Missouri style, and will soon know by experience what there is in feeding wheat to hogs. R.J. Berryman is doing jury duty at the Walla Walla court. Town topics. Cold weather. This cold weather is good for the country in that it destroys disease germs and reduces sickness to the minimum. It makes everyone feel better. It is rather bad for the poor who are not prepared for the freeze. J.H. Stockwell. The horse market is very dull just now, and the auctioneer on the corner has to howl himself hoarse to get the little bid. Ryan's Sweet Cream, the finest and most delightful preparation in the world for chapped hands, face, lips, or any roughness of the skin. The only perfect substitute for glycerin or cold cream without being sticky or greasy. Kid gloves can be worn immediately after using. Winter gowns and wraps. Skirts will continue to be very wide at the hem. Plans regarding the Kermis, which will soon be given by St. Catherine's Society of the Episcopal Church, are assuming definite shape. Some of the attractions that are already definitely settled upon are living pictures, living tableaus, vocal lancers, living chess, gypsy dances, mysterious optical illusions, and grand brownie carnival. Scenic artists and decorators will soon start in work, and the theater will be transformed into a fairy place for the Kermis. Straight holiday goods. Z.K. Straight, established 24 years in the jewelry business in Walla Walla, and is still in business and has all the new silver novelties. Wednesday morning, the sidewalks were a glare of ice caused by the slight rain the night before. It was exhilarating to notice the sedate pedestrian preambulating along his slippery pathway suddenly lose his dignity and perform gyrations for the edification of onlookers that the instantaneous system of photography couldn't catch. Rob the Till. Ed Condon was arrested and brought before Justice Arbery Saturday afternoon on a charge of extracting the wealth from the till of Ed Teft of restaurant fame. As the amount was taken was small, Condon was only given 10 days in jail, as it was proven that he was drunk at the time. Gold on the Snake River. G.L. Andrus, the Russell Creek miner, was in Walla Walla Monday with some gold from the Snake River. He went with Harry and William Howard to Pine Tree Bar several days ago. The gold he brought with him had been amalgamated with quicksilver and amounted to about $5. Notwithstanding the boycott which Koblentz and his strikers have declared on the Gazette, our advertising columns seem to be pretty well patronized this month. Only 2 advertisers acknowledged by withdrawal that they bowed to the fallen czar.